Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim. I hope you're doing as well as we can be doing out there today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are returning, I really appreciate you returning and me being able to have this channel for that, for that exact reason. If you're new, please do join, subscribe, and like the video if you do like it. It helps. And then hit the notification bell to get connected for the next time I post something. We're going to go right into this first message with the Sacred Rebels Oracle. I usually imagine like a connection with divine white light going through my chakras, you know, and through everything, grounding and then going up to the sky, the infinite heavens. And you can connect with me there. If you imagine that, I'll connect with that energy, and that's how we get these messages. And then they are from your spirit team, your team divinity. Team divinity, Leo. Okay, messages for Leo. This is going to be a card that gives us an overall direction of where this reading needs to go. And I'll probably read from the guidebook. Oh, there we go. To give them credit, because this is a really good oracle. It is Alana Fairchild, the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And let's go ahead and see what the card is. Going beyond normal. That doesn't really surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. You see the light bulb. Oh, the buttons. The buttons always remind me of my grandmother. She used to have this big collection of buttons. And actually, I think that's still at my dad's house. All right, 14. Going beyond normal, guys. Going beyond normal. On the path of life, there are deciding moments where we can choose to go with the mainstream, or we can dare to be bolder, more authentic, in a more trusting way, even if it seems riskier or less safe. To rely solely on logic and science without incorporating the mysterious and magical is a recipe for existence that is far too dry. That is so true, and Leo knows that. You are currently approaching a period in your life where you'll have this choice point. It says you can see that this choice is going to be all about balance, and it's less about choosing to honor either art or science, gardening or architecture, but more about integrating all approaches so that you enhance rather than hinder your life's journey. So it's not one or the other. Placing science or architecture above all else will kill the rebellious heart. Always relying on logic, proof, or a complete set of plans to measure and dictate outcomes will suffocate your soul. Basing decisions on limited factors with imbalanced measure of success is unnecessarily limiting. This approach would prevent us from living freely, spontaneously, so that we can rebel against the need for things to go strictly towards a plan or by plan, right? There is a time and a place for logic, strategy, planning, and measurable outcomes. And these are not bad tools to have, but be vigilant not to worship them or just completely rely on them. You must not sacrifice the art of emotion, instinct, passion, and intuition for the science of logic and strict planning. And I'm going to say that's going to be a little hard for Leos to do, because Leos like planning, right? We like planning. We like planning. If you're like me, it's like, wake up, okay, I'm going to do this. And you may even say it out loud. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this and this. And even oftentimes people might wonder, why are you announcing everything that you're going to do? Because Leos are planning everything that they do. So that might have something to do. And it does. I got to admit, it kind of perturbs me when stuff doesn't go. And that's happened like a lot in my life. So it must be that that's part of my journey, like part of my lessons. Okay, so you're being asked to be open to an intuitive approach for you here in your life. Ooh, okay, there's no need to control this situation, but rather desire to nurture an idea to fruition. You may have pressures around you from the world or from your own conditioned nature to do things according to the rules, to a deadline, or to the accepted mainstream view. And you may need a well thought out plan for success in a commercial venture. However, sometimes the best plan is to do what intuitively just feels truthful to you, and let that lead towards your growth. So this oracle brings you a special piece of guidance. You are moving outside of the plan. This isn't giving me the like outside of the matrix vibe. You are living on the border of what is socially accepted, and this is good. That is definitely me. This is fringe dwelling freedom. Others might not see it this way. You have a secret eccentric streak that is just waiting to show itself. You should be an out and proud fringe dweller. You can give up forcing or squashing yourself down basically into a cookie cutter mold, right? It says there's a further message if you're already relating to what I'm saying, that you're going to be breaking the tradition. Yep. Perhaps not entirely, but at least in a way that is meaningful for you. This will require you to have courage in your convictions and your faith in your own heart truths. This will let you inspire others to step out of fear and live more freely and lovingly. You are not necessarily meant to abandon logic and intellect altogether, but use those as tools to serve the desires of your heart, rather than to replace it as its naturally spontaneous, truthful nature with controlled planning and narrow strategy. It's time to get a bit wild and let nature take its course. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Going beyond normal and getting a little bit wild. Animal spirit. King of Cups just flipped. Goodness. Mookite Jasper. Going beyond normal. Oh, crossroads, life purpose, tarantula. Give me something for Leos. Ooh, the cosmic egg is available for you to tap into. That's the cosmic consciousness. The all that is, everything that exists. This is in a sense like the Akashic field and the energy in all vibrations, past, present, future. It's also giving off the vibe, since they have this light bulb here, of chakras 8 through 10 maybe being activated within you, that have this connection to maybe a I don't want to think of it like in distance, but that's all that's coming to mind, is that it would easily make connection with higher vibrational beings easier for you. There we go. I guess I did have to say it like that. The firefly, that brings a burst of like manic, brilliant energy. So, yay, I need that. I need that. Has anybody else been real tired here lately? My sleep has all been messed up. Wow. Look at what you did, Kim. All right, so this is a brilliant idea. This is intelligent. It may be like a brilliant idea, just that. It may be something that comes in as like, oh my gosh, that's genius. And it's all because of you tapping into that universal field consciousness, going beyond yourself for the answers, going beyond yourself for the creativity. Okay, and then the fish, woo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, divine feminine energy here of receiving plenty, prosperity, plenty. Also, there's an easiness. There's ease and flow with the fish, right? All watery animals, flow and ease. It's just, it's what's going to happen with any kind of issue or situation that you have to move around, any kind of obstacle. The peacock. There's the peacock. All eyes on you. Thanks, Tupac. Oh, the peacock has eyes on it too. Whoa. All eyes on you. The world is your oyster at this time. So your colors, your natural colors, are shining very brightly to others at this time. If you don't already notice it, then cool, stay humble. If though you you seem to notice it, then yeah, it's okay to have some pride in your achievements, in your colors. The world is your oyster. What is that? Isn't no, that's snails. Never mind. I was thinking of like that dish that's anyway. So the world is your oyster, and it probably has something to do with your authentic voice, with the black egg being on the bottom of the deck. And when they say the world is your oyster, you know, usually you don't know what you're going to find in there, but normally the story is that you'll find a pearl, right? So something good, something really good coming your way when you use that authentic quirkiness to you, I want to say. Going beyond normal. The world is your oyster. I don't really like it like that, covering up. Oh, there we go. Here we go. And she's looking at the clock. Notice that. She's looking at the clock. The halo is made out of gears. Quirky. Definitely quirky. Need some tarot messages, please, for Leos. Opposition tarot, folks, by the way. Oh, we're seeing clearly. And do you see the look on this person's face? He's seeing clearly. He sees clearly what things were in those cups that he was choosing from. Okay, metaphorically, the Seven of Cups having lots of options, but in this deck, in this position, it would be somebody being like, oh my goodness, now I realize just how bad some of those cups were that I was choosing from, right? I can relate. So this is seeing things clearly, though, and choosing wisely. That might be why you have some eyes on you, or some admiration from others, because that's what I'm getting with that peacock too, is some admiration. Choosing wisely. Because it's not always, sometimes it's easier to be this person, to choose just enough to where, it's a daydream, I fell asleep, and that, but to have to look at the demons and to actually go through a real healing of a problem, of a choice, of a decision, that's more difficult. That's the harder route, but it's the higher route. It's the higher road for you. Oh, I got the Aaliyah song in my head with this one, because this Eight of Wands, it's like this person's trying to run, and instead they're kind of tripping on this. They tried to jump over this fence, but instead they've gotten all tripped up and they're about to kind of stumble. And so it's like, if at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. You can get up and try again, try again. And that might be the main message about these choices and what we're choosing. Try again. If you make the wrong choice the first time, it's okay. Get back up. In fact, we get up many times. We get back up many times. I think these two go together. I'm going to put these two together here. First you don't succeed. You can pick yourself up and try again. Pick yourself up and try again. Try again. Try again. I'm into you. You're into me. Da, na, na, na. Now it goes. Now we diverge from the choices. Okay. So this was an odd one for me to have to put a permanent marker on. I'm like, why would you just put clothes on these little kids anyway? I don't like that. Like, okay, because it's the sun. So this is like a, yeah. See what I'm saying? So anyway, this is the sun card, and this upright position means yay. Message or answer is received. Your solution, your happiness, something new. Also, these sunflowers are in bloom, and sunflowers are kind of like telling you that there's something that is going to be predicted to bring you a lot of happiness in your future. It's a promise of that. So So there's something really good about this. And also, I mean, come on, guys, it's your energy. And you are the sun. And to others, to others around you, you're that sun energy too, to them, whether you want to be or not. And so what you do is going to shine so bright to everybody else when we're, I guess, making choices that inspire others to do the same as us. So when the choices are good for us that we make, then the influence is there. You are the sun. You are that happiness. So this could be anything. This could be anything. This could be a new relationship. It's a new relationship with God, with spirit. Ooh, maybe a new relationship to money, period. Yeah, that might be it too. A new opportunity with the sun that has to do with your finances increasing. And of course, there's the bee in the picture because you're doing the hard work. I think the reason it came out this way is because there is a lot hinging on you getting over the fact that you could have made a choice or decision, especially let's go off of what you're ingesting, right? And go towards maybe picking a business opportunity or maybe trying to flip crypto and something might have not worked out right at first. And so this might be like a different opportunity, and something may feel like hesitant because of a past choice or decision, and I would say to take the opportunity. So yeah, take your opportunity. The sun, the Ace of Pentacles, it's a beautiful energy. Let's get the Tiny Tarot. Tell me more about this opportunity. It's success. It's going to be successful. It's going to be very successful. And it's going to be like this said, where there's going to be a mix of you helping someone else helping you. There's a lot of gifts coming in here. This can also be gifts that are used towards your spirituality and business, all kind of like intertwining, going beyond normal, combining what you're good at and your spirituality and your art, whatever you create. So this is success. This will be a success. Give me another. See if it wants to do it again. It did. Yeah, okay. And another one, because this is an offer, an opportunity, and it's coming from somebody's loving heart space with the Knight of Cups. It's coming from the loving heart space of somebody else to you. This is an unexpected offer. It's paired with the Ace of Pentacles. So there's, I mean, whether it's romantic or business, the message is still that it's going to come with a lot of wealth and money. Another sun. Here comes the sun. Now I can cover him up. There we go. Another sun. Yay. Two suns. Two suns. All right, so and maybe more than one offer is what I'm getting, especially with that two suns, double illumination, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, and you see the like flags, the confetti colored flags behind this guy, and he's holding up the pentacle like, look, I brought it, look, I came through for you, or here's this offer, do you want this? So you could be getting several offers. You could have several, maybe multiple people wanting to like say, here, would you like to try this road? Would you like to try this road? This is what I have to offer. This is what I have to offer. Both of these are good things to offer, though. They're both knights that are in the upright. They have the potential to really move things forward for you, especially when it comes to your pentacles. What's the idea? Maybe the idea is something the sun's bringing in too. This idea, the fire. Tell me more about the idea, the firefly. The Seven of Wands. Okay, and I have the Six of Wands reverse on the bottom, meaning like if first you don't succeed. If you didn't hit your goal, like if things didn't go the way that you exactly planned them, pick yourself back up, because there's several horses here ready for you to ride them. And I just got a big like sound in my right ear there, like a ringing type sound. Several horses here for you to ride. Not giving up is the key to achieving your goals, and not being too attached to the strategy or the plan, because it can come in so many unique, magnificent ways. And you're so unique and special and quirky that, of course, something's not going to come to you the way it conventionally comes to others that you see. You know what I mean? Like, that just wouldn't even match the vibe. It's got to come in a quirky way. It's going to come in a quirky way, and you'll love it. The 7 of Wands, absolutely not giving up, and moving forward, defending yourself. The idea, you'll see a sign. Okay, there we go. There we go. You'll see a sign. I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Da-na-na-na-na. Ace of Base. That's right. For my 80s people like me. 80s, 90s. Yeah. The Empress is feeling really good. It's feeling really creative. Is focused. Has all of the power of all of the queens. Over all the queens. If they had a spat or if they had a problem, they would go to, I just say spat. I don't even never use that word. Ever use that word. The Empress here is holding her pomegranate. She's so fertile and fruitful, and everything she creates is going to be a tremendous success. So you can bet that this idea is also coming with the power and energy to back up that you can complete it. And if you didn't get the news you're wanting to, you've got to take a look at some of the choices along the way of the last path. Not stuck in the past, but the choices on the last path. I could be talking about last week. It doesn't matter. You can change moment to moment. Quantum, I guess you can literally change every second if you want. But it's saying to look back at that, reflect. But this is a great idea. It's like the cups being offered to you with this 4 of Cups. It's like a cups being offered to help pull you out of disappointment or boredom, or a funk. You know what I mean? Like when people get into a funk. Yeah, pulling you out of a funk. Yep, the Ace of Wands, that's sure right. New passionate beginning, path, new. You have to make the decision, though. So when you get that idea, when you get that choice, remember we saw the tarantula. So when you get that crossroads, that you'll make the decision that 1 is a peaceful resolution for all involved, even if there's opposing sides. And 2 gives great inspiration to yourself and others with the Empress. Whatever this idea is, it's going to be able to nurture a lot more people than just you. That's a big message. Yeah, it might have something to do with your occupation here, Leos. Leos. Let's pull a little bit of this Kipper Deck and let's see what else wants to come out with this. Honestly, a beautiful reading. Whatever, if you accept this, it's like a gift here, like from the gods saying, or gods, well, they all end up being, to me, non-dual, but they're all parts and pieces and aspects of the one source creation, right? It's like all of it's coming to you at once. You're going to feel this big burst of energy, and a way to work smarter, not harder, is coming. Brilliant idea. Again, with the occupation. If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. That's the message. Don't give up. I have a mature man. Maybe this is an energy that wants to offer something or would like to maybe get gifts, or is getting, this might be predicting getting a gift from this mature man or mature energy that wants to see whatever it is that you have with this brilliant idea, that wants to see it succeed, right? Yeah, you'll be getting a message, a letter, written communication. This coming across as contract too, could be contract. Whoa. Oh, and sudden wealth. 7-Eleven. You might want to own a gas station. I always thought that would be really fun, because I did have a gas station job when I was young, like 19, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I guess it was that age, but just seeing that many people all day long and getting to say hi all the time, I just loved it. It might have been my age also, okay? So don't judge. Sudden wealth, goodness, guys. 11-777, sudden wealth. And I have another card that represents the crossroads. This is a new energy. This is the lover's energy. It's new. It's meant to meet you on a crossroads. You'll make a decision based on either this meeting or this opportunity with this person, because the lover's energy can be somebody's a soulmate coming in just for that crossroads, just to influence decision. It could be somebody that ends up being a relationship. It doesn't, or a business partnership. You don't really know, but this is kind of like at its infancy, the crossroads coming up. Beautiful. Beautiful, Leos, beautiful. We got on the time, because I've been running over time. 26, okay. All right, so we'll get just a couple more, or a few more. Oh, crossroads. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Give me confirmation. Yep, it kind of looks like a peacock, doesn't it? Well, a little bit. And a new opportunity, the child energy, the new opportunity. Or spirit child coming through. Message. And then I have the long road. It took a long road to get to this point. But you're here. But you're here. All right, the long road to this safety, security, to this long-term financial stability. Oh, you are in somebody's thoughts, or you are deep in thought. Somebody might be holding some kind of secret. It might be a good secret from you. Deep in thoughts with the book. I've got the good outcome, 15, 15, lover's energy again. And here we go. Different types of marriage in this deck. We have we have both types. You have, a new bond or friendship here too, social ties and or commerce or trade, sales, profits going up from sales. Freeing yourself from a mental prison, getting more in touch with your spiritual side with the cross. Of course, when it comes to your burdens that you've had to bear here on in this earth. And so freeing yourself. The anchor is, what is your anchor? What is anchoring you at this moment? This is also indicating sales, commerce, and long-term financial success indicated that will feel rather freeing. When I see the cross, I think of, well, don't forget to tell people not to lose their faith. That's the most important thing. Okay, so Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Let's get something for you. Ancestral line. Ancestral line. Older than earth. Older than earth. You may have more than... You may come to a place that has many roads to choose. Not just a crossroads. Many choices for you. And it's because of this going beyond the normal. Another represented energy of the Akashic realm or the universal knowledge. Akashic records, all souls, universal events, past, present, future. 8, ascension number 8, the mental plane, seed crystal, 8 through 10, chakras activated. That's what I said I thought was going to happen. That's what I think is happening there. All right, a clear cognizance, a clear knowing, also clear sentience, clear feeling. Hello, Claire. And Diamond Child, born between 2010 and 2011. Might have to do with this child energy right here, too. Okay. There's the ancestral line. You're older than Earth. Not made of dirt. And then your soul number, numerical symbol for what your heart desires. B, blogger platform. Looks like 2 8s to me. Star attunements for high spiritual healing, activation, ascension, and life missions. And keep that focus. Keep that focus. Just keep looking forward to the good things that are coming. 111. Oh, look, your angels even want to help you, especially if it's some kind of thing where you're maybe blogging or doing spiritual services. 111 angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe the life you love. I am creative. Also, 7 to 8. I am brilliant. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. I am brilliant. And you're a visionary. Ooh, 12. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. And that's what I've got for your reading. So I'm sending you much love. Thanks for joining me, Leos. Bye-bye.